Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Mavericks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Suns. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. O'Neal is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Booker in at the point guard. And for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Irving with it. Over to the wing. Outside, Davis. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Now remember, AD only made 3 three-point shots in his first 3 seasons. I can say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
Booker, good.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Flagg missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker the pass to Brooks. Williams a screen on Irving. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Connects on the 17-footer.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Booker looking around. Brooks the pass to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lively. Here's Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues work pretty quick.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Here's Flagg. O'Neal with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Flagg. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Suns. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Booker. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. To the inside. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooks up on top. Still scoreless. Takes it off the glass.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Down low. Flagg. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Elbow shot. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Irving finds Thompson. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Rebound by Williams.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Brooks with no one around. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Now, here is Irving. And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Booker with it. Now defended by Flash. Green against Thompson. And that one's good. Flash.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. Out to Brooks. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here is Irving. Over Booker. Irving can't get it to go. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Booker. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
As we've seen Booker develop into an All-NBA player, it's really been his passing that we've seen the biggest increase.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Going with a whole new group out there. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. 3rd is D'Angelo Russell.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Marshall. Counted.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, his offense runs so much smoother.
And stolen by Russell. Up top, Christie. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight, undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deep in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
Here's Russell. Pass to Marshall. Over Butler. Then Washington with the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Butler. Still yet to score. The drive by Russell. So they take the lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Russell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Butler gets to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now the Mavericks with it. Russell with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Number 4 for Phoenix. Number 4, Jalen Green.
"16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. With his first shot attempt, and that one hits back iron. Here's Russell. For the screen on Green. Russell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Green. Scoreless thus far. So with Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. D'Angelo Russell out there with Max Christie. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5. High post, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. The Suns leading. And stolen by Russell. Drops in the breakaway late. Russell's got 6.
Oh, that's a nice play by Russell, showing his skill in that open floor.
Allen left side. Done outside. Trying his luck from deep. Green against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And Green with the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Look at Green showing some hustle on the offensive boards.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Russell passes to Davis. It's hauled in by Dunn. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Throw good one. Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Suns leading by 3. And here is Goodwin. Pass to Green. Now Goodwin. Here's Dunn. No good on the 3. It's Exum on the wing. Out to the right wing. Davis with a screen on Green. Russell kicks to Davis. Over Green. And Davis can't get it to go.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
To the paint. To Dunn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he can't get the first one. Marshall, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Inside, here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Suns. Booker, he's checked in for Goodwin. And so here's Phoenix. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Green slams it in.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Mavericks trail by 3. High post, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Phoenix has gone 5-9 when they put up 3-point shots tonight. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Malawach. Booker outside. The three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Russell dishes to Davis. And stolen by Booker. Allen with it. He's picked up by Irving. Allen, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here is Irving. Lets it fly. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. It's a three-point game. And it's Davis with the jam.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Devin Booker soaring in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Phoenix. Mark Williams is checked in for Malawach. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Brooks subbed in for Grayson Allen.
Royce O'Neal, Dillon Brooks.
Here's Russell. He's got 6. And he drives in. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, there's Russell flashing that quickness. This is why his guys encourage him to attack the rack, because he does have that speed.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Irving looking for an opening. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns leading by 4, and the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Allen's checked in. Booker against Irving. Booker the pass to Allen. Out to Brooks. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Marshall. Lively a screen on Brooks. Marshall. The shot missing. Nice D from Brooks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
15 foul. Devin Booker. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Booker, 11 points in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Brooks. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
The assist.
Booker's got his 8th assist in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Suns leading by 4. A kick out to O'Neal. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Craig, a fierce two-hander. And it's Williams with the jam.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. There's Williams. That's good on the assist by Brooks. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's it, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points in the game so far.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. And it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead, up by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
And let's rev it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Arena Entertainment.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Phoenix Suns.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Chad? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Guys, Game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they could take Game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Dillon Brooks. Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the four-man position.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Davis. Now, Flag. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Flag's got 9 points.
I like Flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
For the lead, another 3 for Dallas. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Green, no luck. The Mavericks leading. And Davis now top of the key. And finished off by Davis.
Now look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. And Green gets it to go.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more different...
The previous play is under review.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 4th, Kyrie Irving, and, of course, Anthony Davis.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Irving attacking. Pass to flag. Davis, that's for two. Rebound by the Suns.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Green dishes to Brooks. Williams a screen on Lively. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great unselfish basketball from Irving in the pick and roll. That kind of passing can be contagious.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Williams with the block. Lively against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Green. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 14. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And it's Davis missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 1. Green finds Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Down low. Here's Flatten. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
With 3, Booker, and Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Green against Thompson. From 11 feet away, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. With 3, Booker. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. He's giving them problems tonight.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
For the Suns, Malawach comes in for Williams, and Allen subbed in for O'Neal. Green kicks to Brooks. Traps in the tray. Brooks has got 17.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The shot's good from Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Booker. Now Brooks, 17 points in the game. Outside, Green, 4 on the shot clock. Allen's shot is off. Dallas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Allen with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Picked his pocket. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Booker, right side. 11 feet away. That one a little long. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. That one falls. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Christie. Now Marshall. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Gillespie. Kicks it out to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Christie. 3-pointer. That shot no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. Here's Gillespie. Back to Allen. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Russell over in the corner, Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Malowacz. Now Allen. 3-pointer. Christie with the rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Washington sets the pick for Christie. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Suns lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks trail. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Russell. And there's Christie. And it's Gafford in at the center. Suns shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. The offensive rebound to the right side. Here's Dunn. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Suns lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Green. Allen's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the wing, Christie. Launches a 3. Malowacz grabs the miss. Malowacz has got 6 rebounds in the game. Goodwin passes to Allen. Here's Green. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 3. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Irving's checked in for Christie. The Suns making a change here as well. Booker's checked in.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Not perfect, but that opens this up to a two-possession lead.
Out to the wing. Washington kicks to Davis. Washington sets the pick for Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. That three off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now here's Booker. Pass to Green. And here is Allen. Booker outside. Right wing. Lock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
That one drops. He ties it up.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Booker with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Booker outside. Dunn outside. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving drives in. Christie the pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Dunn. And it's slammed in by Davis.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
It's tipped by himself and finished off by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To end the run, that's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Dunn.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Christie has the open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Green left side. Puts it up. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington passes to Davis. Now Christie. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Good chance here for Booker. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight. High post, Davis. Outside, Irving. Now, Davis. Takes the three. He drills the three.
Even with the defense right there, Kyrie keeps calm and just finds the shot.
Suns trail by 7. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. On the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Washington. Lance Thompson in for Christie. And for the Suns, Mark Williams is checked in for Malawash. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And it's Dillon Brooks in for Grayson Allen. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Irving. Rebounded by Lively. Here are the Mavericks. They're on a 16-7 run. There's the drive. O'Neal there for the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Brooks left side. Outside, O'Neal. Booker hits it inside.
Going to work. Booker knows they need points, and it's up to him to deliver.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Davis. Stolen by O'Neal. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, look. Block from AD. That's a shot.
Lively with the screen. Outside, Davis. Here's Irving. 6 to shoot. Thompson. Green from outside.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, O'Neal. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer. Good.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Now Flame. Here's Irving. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Davis, bang!
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Green fires. He's off from 3, and that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Royce O'Neal. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now Brooks shoots the three, and down goes the three.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game, and the Suns call time here. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Green, the three goes down.
Wow, Green is just fearless. He can put his team on his back in those big moments.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Brooks, down he goes for 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor station.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Flag with the rebound. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, AD, it was close, but you got it done. What did you see out there tonight?
Our defense took a night off. You know, we wasn't as great defensively as we usually are, and we were able to stay in the game, but we were able to get some stops down the end of the game and able to come out with the win. But we have to do a better job defensively. Ultimately, we get the win, and we can't be upset with ourselves, but we can't get better.
Never satisfied with just a win. Thanks, AD.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game,